with you. This is the 4th time that I have tried to start this vlog today. Rowan has just needed me every second, and Juniper has been a nonstop spit up machine, So it's okay. We're rolling with the punches this morning. It is just me and the kiddos this morning. Rowan and I have been working on a little coloring sheet, and then I was using that time to do just like a little 5-minute makeup routine just because I wanted to feel a little bit more put together. We actually hosted Easter yesterday and it was super fun, but it was very stressful. So I'm hoping today is just like super chill and calm and low-key, just hanging out with the babies. Okay, I gotta find you something to chew because you're getting your second tooth, huh? Yeah, it just popped through like 2 days ago. This was our Easter table set up yesterday, obviously without all of the plates and cloth napkins and silverware and everything. But I had to show you because look how gorgeous these flowers are. They had all these pretty stems at Trader Joe's. And I just put them together in this like very cottagey looking arrangement. And I am obsessed with it. So stinking cute. I think our next order of business is going to be going and getting the bunnies from their main living area. Just so they can hang out in the house with us for a little bit because they're in the converted shop. If you missed that update. Open the door. Hey guys. Look at them. Nice gentle pets. Good job, Bob.
Want a hug, Mama?
Sure, you can give her a hug. Just be gentle.
Oops.
She might be a little afraid.
Oops.
Oh, good job, Bub. So nice, Rowan.
Oh, yeah.
Good now. I love you. It is the gloomiest, rainiest day out today, and it's making me feel so tired. I feel like my mental endurance to just be like, oh, it's just cozy and convince myself that it's okay is like gone. And I just want the sun now. But I always feel better when I get outside, even if it is freezing cold and raining. So Rowan and I are going to go check on the greenhouse. We got to run through the rain, okay? Quick, run to the greenhouse.
You come with me.
Yeah, I'm coming. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, rainy, rainy, rainy. And a little tour of my new roses on the way in. Oh, here we go. Nice and dry. Look at all those big seedlings.
You want me to take them out?
No, not yet. So here's the official update. The soil tray was a complete bust. Almost nothing sprouted except for these zinnias.
Mama,
Yes, bud.
I see something coming out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? It's growing. The little pods tray is now overrun with algae. So that's fun. I definitely overwatered the middle ones, but it like is sunken in the middle. So these are completely dry. So in order to get these moist, I had to overwater. So that created a problem. But yeah, I started a 3rd tray of seeds in the house to keep an eye on them for a while. And I will transplant these when they're big enough. Some of these might already be big enough. It is? That's good. I also jumped the gun a little bit and got the starts for my raised beds. When I filmed that video for the garden center that I told you guys about in the last vlog, I picked a bunch of stuff up just because I was so excited. Obviously, it's a little early, so I have to be very patient. No, we're going to keep it in here to remind us that that's arugula. Look how much this has grown, you guys. And then I also have some starts and flowers over here. I'm just hoping the weather takes a turn so that I can actually get all this in the ground. I hope you guys can hear me over the rain in here, but we got the results back from the soil test that I did in my gardening vlog, and I don't know what to do because basically it said that there's way too much of a lot of stuff in the soil. And that's a lot harder to correct than just adding a fertilizer to add nutrients. So I'll pop a graph up here for one of the areas. If you know what to do, please let me know. I did mix in just some native topsoil to try to dilute everything. But yeah, that was not what I was expecting at all. And I'm a little bit at a loss. Super quick flower tour because it's raining. I'm just gonna try to keep the camera dry, but the flowers are thriving, which is so exciting. And the most exciting thing is that all of these tulips that I planted in my fall gardening video are finally about to bloom. We also got some anemone, which I have been trying to plant for the last 3 years, and this is the first time I've had success. So all very happy things. I'm so excited for gardening season. We still really need to put a French drain in, as you can probably hear. It is truly freezing out there. I feel like it's January and it's April, which is just like so sad. So while we are on all things green, I wanted to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Climate Power. And I wanted to bring you guys some good news of the day and tell you all about the Inflation Reduction Act. It is really cool to be sponsored by something that I truly believe in and that I am so excited about. The Vlog Brothers, John and Hank Green, were some of the very first YouTubers that I ever followed. I actually got to meet both of them at VidCon in 2012, which was just like so surreal. But Hank Green recently made a video about this act and I was super intrigued by it because it sounds like it's the first really impactful climate action that's been taken in a very long time, and it benefits so many people. I'll make sure to link his video down below if you want more of a deep dive about the act. But at its core, the Inflation Reduction Act invests in clean energy and helps families save money. Here are just some of my favorite benefits of this act. It is creating millions of jobs in the clean energy industries. Families can save over $1,000 a year on their energy costs because of clean energy tax credits. You can get tax credits for buying an electric vehicle, and most importantly, it is helping to keep you and your family healthy. They estimate that this will reduce pollution by 40% this decade, which is going to have a lot of really awesome health benefits, including things like preventing an estimated 100,000 asthma attacks. The best part is that it does all of these wonderful things without raising taxes on Americans making less than $400,000 a year, which I don't know about you, but we're definitely way under that cap. There's so much other good stuff in this act, and I highly recommend you checking it out. You can text ACUNA to 43464 to learn more about how the Inflation Reduction Act is creating millions of jobs and saving Americans money, and how you can join the fight for climate action. Thank you again to Climate Power for sponsoring today's video. Okay, switching gears here. I recently got this sweatshirt on Etsy and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. I'll link it in the description. And I got a large because I was like, oh, I want it to be oversized, thinking it would be like a women's large, and it's definitely a unisex large. I should have read the description, but it's making me look like I don't have pants on. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually like cut the bottom of it, which is a little bit scary. First thing I'm gonna do is pin it to the length that I want it to be, or at least mark it with some pins here. I'm thinking like here would be good, but I know it's gonna need a little bit extra for like where it's gonna roll up, or maybe I'll even hem it. We'll see. What do we think? Is like that a better length? Let's try that. Oh, you guys, I'm so nervous about this. All right, I'm going back now.
Cut, you said?
I did. Okay, Mama's got to try to keep the cut really straight all the way around. All right, tried to get it as even as I could, so final reveal here. It will roll up a little bit at the bottom and get a teeny bit shorter. That feels better. That feels like a much better length. Oh, that was terrifying though. Okay, so this is the part of the video that I have been dreading making ever since I made this decision, because I just don't want to disappoint you guys, and honestly, it's probably not that big of a deal. It's probably more of a big deal to me than anybody else. I feel like I have been drowning
in work recently, and I was talking to Matt about it, and I was like, I feel like I am just so stressed all the time. I'm having a hard time being present in my own life because I'm just so stressed about work, and I don't know how everybody's doing it. And he was like, well, is everybody doing the same amount that you're doing? And obviously there's no way to know that, but I did a quick check of like the 10 motherhood channels that I personally follow, and it turns out I'm looking like a clown over here because everybody else is posting 1 video a week, and I've been doing 2. And it is a lot. I am, just for the time being, going to be going down to 1 video a week. I promise there will still be a lot of other content on other platforms that are a little bit easier to keep up with, like Instagram, and I just made a Lemon 8. But the long form content is just a lot to keep on top of. And I think that I'm in the hardest season of motherhood that I have encountered so far, with a newly mobile 8-month-old and a 3-year-old who has so much energy and wants to do everything himself and is so curious and wants to help with everything. It's great, but it is a lot. And I just don't think that I can make quality, thoughtful, intentional content for you guys on here. And I want to make sure that everything I'm putting out is something that matters and not just making content to make content, if that makes sense. So I'm going to focus on 1 really quality video a week. It will probably mostly be vlogs because I know that's most of you guys' favorite medium on here. So it'll still be pretty much 1 vlog every week. And occasionally when I have time, I will definitely put in a bonus second video. But I just feel like I can't quite keep up with doing 2 every week right now. So thank you guys for understanding. I already know you're going to be so lovely about it because you guys are the sweetest community ever. And I want to make sure I'm showing up for you guys in the best way that I can, and also showing up for my family. That's the update. I know it's a little bit sad, but hopefully I'll be back to 2 videos soon when Juniper is a little bit more independent. And for now, we will still be hanging out at least once a week, every week. And like I said, you can also follow me on Instagram or Lemonade or any of those other platforms, TikTok, because that short form content is a lot easier to get up. Hey, bud.
Feed.
You can't freeze the camera. Hey, what do you want to do now?
Feed.
Okay, we're gonna put this down now. What do you want to do right now, baby?
Feed.
No, we're not gonna use these as freeze wands anymore because that's dangerous.
No.
I just found out.
No, I want that.
You want to color on it?
No, I just want to float on the ground.
No. Do you want to go watch the cars?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
No, not this.
If I ask you, don't hold back on me. Only better if you set it free. In a new light, we can see everything clear. Are we really happy here?
I am so devastated because Mr. Rowan decided to rip the binding off of this quilt that was on his bed. And now I'm trying to decide if it's even worth saving as a bedspread or if I should just use it as a cutter quilt, because there's so much fabric loss and there's also quite a bit of staining. Let's see if I can find one of the like bigger stains. It's kind of got this sort of stuff throughout, and we've washed it, so it's like clean. It's just very stained. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody have any good suggestions for a good toddler bedspread? I need some serious advice on how to deal with the inverted nap schedule, because I'm having a real hard time, because she goes down for a morning nap, then she wakes up, then he goes down for an afternoon nap, then he wakes up, and then she goes down. So basically, I don't get a break during the day, and I also feel like I'm constantly telling him to be quiet for her to sleep. And that's not fair to him because he's a toddler. Like, he wants to run around and play and be loud. So if anybody has any advice, let me know. Another thing is I feel like I can't leave the house because other than like 8 to 10:30 a.m. And then like after Juniper's last nap, like 5 to 7:30, somebody's always sleeping during the day. And in that night block, we're like doing dinner and everything. And in the morning block, we're like just getting going. We're doing breakfast, all of that. So it's definitely a very challenging period. If anybody has any tips, I'm very open to them.
You letting me stand the counter?
I am, just because I'm here with you. All right. Oh, Mommy forgot we gotta put a plate underneath.
No, I can call it. I want to put
Yep. That's 0. And hit the 0 one more time. And then hit start. Nice job.
my other seat go on around.
Mix it up slowly.
I'm to stick my finger in it.
Okay, just the cheese part, the rest of it's hot. Okay, that's good. That's enough.
No, I can mix it.
Okay.
Good morning. Hey, Miss Missy.
Go down. Let's go downstairs.
And change Sissy's diaper first.
Oh, not again.
Okay, can you roll your sleeves up or would you like Mommy's help to do it? Very nice. These butternut squash zigzags were my baby led weaning lifesaver when Rowan was little because it's such an easy vegetable to give them. And Juniper's never tried it before. So if I can figure out how to open it, oh, you gotta wait till I cook it, kiddo. We are gonna try it with her today. Get some in my little steamer here. Hopefully she likes it because this girl is all about fruit.
No, I didn't eat this stuff.
What do you think? Not so sure.
Guess who just bit Mommy while nursing for the first time?
Yeah.
She thought it was hilarious. I'm trying to remember all the things I did when Rowan was in this stage to get him to stop. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video that you guys all sent me last time. Man, I just wasn't ready for it, and I yelped, which I know you're not supposed to do, but when somebody bites your nipple unexpectedly, what else are you gonna do? Okay, so I ended up waiting 15 minutes and trying again, and she didn't bite me the second time. So, I don't know. Hopefully that works. But my mother-in-law is here now, so you know the drill. I'm at my computer to try to get all of my emails answered. Looks like Rowan may have disabled my mouse. There we go. He likes to pretend he's working in here, and it is always interesting to see what I find when I come back to my computer. Hopefully my work will be a little bit more productive than this. I'm in my room now recording a voiceover for some UGC that I'm doing because my office is way too echoey. And then when I finished, I inevitably started scrolling on my phone and I was working on a Lemonade post. And I wanted to share some thoughts about it because I know it's a very new thing. I'm guessing some of you watching this probably are like, what the heck is that? But basically, it's a new social media app. It's owned by ByteDance, which is the same parent company that owns TikTok. And the best way I can describe it, it's kind of like if Pinterest and Instagram stories had a baby. So they're permanent posts in a feed like Pinterest is, and it's very graphic design-y where you put text and graphics and stuff. But it's very informal, but also aesthetic and curated, if that makes any sense. I think as a creator, there's less pressure on this app to stick to one niche. So people are just posting whatever makes them happy, which I think is really cool and something we haven't seen on social media in a really long time. But it is very Pinteresty, so everything is like very aesthetic. And I've really been enjoying it for the most part, except because it's such a new platform, there have been quite a few bugs. And for me personally, what is the most frustrating is I feel like every time I post something, it like goes into a review and then doesn't actually post for like 12 hours. And then when it does, it often doesn't get views because from what I understand, it's a chronological feed and like technically it was posted 12 hours ago. So I don't know if they're going to fix that or not, but it's interesting to see a new player, you know, come on the scene. And I do really like the whole nichelessness of it. It'll be interesting to see if it sticks around. I'm just like messing around with it right now and having fun. So I'll link my profile down below. But you can see like some of the things that I'm posting. I don't know, it's fun and I can provide a lot of value on here too. Like I can do kind of a more long form, almost blog post kind of a thing. Like this one is how to do DIY newborn photos and it's got like all of my tips as a former photographer for doing that. I don't know, just interesting. I thought I would chat about it because it's very like fresh, I guess. Although I don't know how fresh it will be in a week when you guys actually see this video. Something else I wanted to share was in the last vlog, I had actually filmed a little like subscriber mail time and opened some things that you guys had sent me, which always makes my heart so happy. I love getting your birth announcements and notes and cards and artwork sometimes is really cool. But it had to be cut for time because that vlog was getting so long. So I think I'm gonna have my editor put it in here so that you guys can still see it because I got some really cute stuff and I want to make sure the people that sent it to me get shout outs and you guys can check out their cool companies. So I will insert that here. I am so touched that so many of you guys will write me letters or send me your birth announcements or even give me sweet things from your small businesses. I love supporting you guys. So I'm going to show you a couple things I got. First of all, these are the most beautiful stickers I think I've ever seen in my life. I will definitely be ordering more of these. These are from the brand Always Lovely Co. And a sweet subscriber named Janae makes these, and look at, they're all like motherhood stickers. Isn't that the cutest thing? And then we also got this one, which I haven't actually unwrapped yet, but I did read the card, but I want to make sure I get it right for you. This is from Courtney from Kennedy Lane Clothier & Co. And she sent us some sweet clothes for Juniper, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait to see what we've got here. Okay. Already in love. Look at that floral pattern. This is size 6 to 12 months. This is so cute. I'm obsessed with that. What a beautiful floral pattern, and I am a sucker for a bubble romper. That is so sweet. Are you kidding? Rowan has this in blue with a brontosaurus, I think, on it. But I think they literally match. This is a Triceratops one. It's a little sweatshirt bubble romper. Look at it. They can match. Okay, what are the odds of that Rowan has the matching one? That is perfect. I will link both of their small shops down below because, holy cow, you guys are so talented and you have such great taste. It is already 3 o'clock, which is nuts to me. This day is just going by so fast. Matt should be home in like 2.5 hours. And yeah, Rowan's down for his nap and I feel like I made it, you know? By the time he goes down for his nap, most of the really hard parts of the solo parenting day are over, which is really great. Oh my gosh, you guys. So Rowan took an extra long nap and their naps overlapped. And when Judy went down, I went to sleep and Mommy slept for like an hour. I was just complaining about the inverted nap schedule and then they gave me a break. Thank you guys. And now Rowan's getting ready to go. Where are you going, buddy?
To my house.
How long are you going to be there?
Yes, Mommy.
That many. Are you coming back today?
Yes. This one.
Are you coming back home today? Or are you having a sleepover at Nana's house?
I'm having a sleepover.
That's so fun. You want to come say bye to the vlog before you go? Oh my goodness.
Bye.
And Daddy's home. Welcome home, Daddy.
Hello, thank you. Got home nice and early today.
We missed you.
I missed you too. Guess what I got you stuff?
What'd you get?
Time for a little daddy grocery haul.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. All right, here you go. Daddy grocery haul.
It won't be as cute as Rowan's, but I got confectioner sugar, which I had to look up because I didn't know what it was. Turns out it's just powdered sugar because you said you were almost out.
Thank you.
And I need
That's
this.
helpful.
I need this for your cake anyway.
You haven't kissed me yet.
I have two.
You have?
Maybe not. I don't know. Just added this to the list last night, but I got you. You're not over there anymore, but I got shredded coconut.
Thank you.
You said you wanted some. Don't look, you're spoiling it.
Sorry.
Go stand by the
Okay,
camera.
okay.
I got 2 things of deodorant.
Ooh.
So now you can have your own.
Ah.
Spoiler alert, Megan's been using my deodorant for like a while now.
Yeah.
I got cocoa powder because I decided that regular frosting wasn't good enough for your cake. And I'm gonna make chocolate buttercream frosting for your cake. I'm making Megan's birthday cake. Her birthday was 2 months ago.
And then some.
I got Rowan something. Well, you know how you've been using Big Boy toothpaste now? I thought you could use maybe a Big Boy toothbrush.
What is cute little beige one?
And then I got boring stuff. Just chocolate and candy.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Easter candy's 50% off, so I got Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Nice.
And Dove eggs. Dark
Oh.
chocolate.
The best. Thanks for the grocery.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, bud.
Oh, are you leaving? Are you
Yes.
gonna spend the night with Nanny and Pops?
Yes.
Do I get a little kiss or a big kiss? Oh. Mwah.
You pokey.
I know, I just saved yesterday. I'm already pokey. Oh, you want to scrape my pokey? Feel the pokey?
Nice one, dude. Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you guys so much for watching and spending the day with us. We love you all lots, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Bye!